Hey everybody, it's Preston here, aka Godzilla Hawk, with a late review. Hey everybody, it's Preston here, aka. Sorry about that. I thought I threw the video. What was I saying? Hey everybody, it's Preston here, aka Godzilla Hawk, and welcome to a late review for WWE TLC last night. I did not do review last night because I actually went to the show live and I got home and I was just kind of tired. I'm gonna be honest, I was tired. I didn't feel like doing a review. I was too exhausted, so I figured I'd do it right after Raw, right now. So if you want my thoughts, now here's your opportunity. I give you my thoughts about the show and great, because this one was a pretty. I think a mixed bag would be the best way to describe it. I mean, there was a lot of good stuff in it, and there was a lot of dumb stuff in it. It was a very mixed bag show, honestly. So just gonna go down the card because again, I was there live. So no comment. I couldn't hear commentary. So and then on search the TV, I don't know how it came up on TV. So I was there live. A lot higher section. The crowd seemed into it, so I'm just gonna go through all the matches, excluding the pre-shows. I don't count pre-shows. I'm only gonna go to the main card. So opening was the mixed match challenge finals. Fabulous Truth defeat Jinder Mahal, Alicia Fox. Match quality was pretty bad. Entertainment purposes, I'm not gonna lie, I was entertained by it. But this match did honestly should have been on the pre-show. Honestly, nothing really else to say. But the Carmel Archers won, so they'll be number 3 in their respective rumbles, and they're taking a trip to Branch, Connecticut, and WWE headquarters. Thanks to Archer. That I'm not gonna lie, I did laugh. So, entertainment purposes, it did entertain. Match quality, it was not good. So. That's all I have to really say about that opening right there. Nothing really else to say. Next, we have the Bar versus the New Day versus the Usos triple threat match for a tag team championships. I love this one. There was a post by Deluxe Man. Yes, I know I'm a fan of Deluxe Man, but there are times where Deluxe Man can be too complaining, and I will agree on some of the haters on that part. On Twitter, I don't know if Deluxe Man was drunk. I don't know if Deluxe Man just forgot how these type of things work. This tweet literally hurt my brain. He tweeted out during this match pretty much saying, well, it's a triple threat match. Aren't all 3 men supposed to be in the ring at the same time? I immediately wanted to freaking slap him across the face in person and just say, are you serious? Has he not seen Triple Threat or Fatal 4 tag team matches in the past? Maybe because of that Clash of Champions match last year, he just got his mind where it's like four people, one person from each team gets to be in the ring at the same time. So I knew what the rules were. I don't even like those type of triple threats where it's just one person from each team start. I hate that. It's always should be one person, 2 people in the ring at once. It just makes it better, makes it less confusing, less chaotic. So they did the right thing there. So apparently Deluxe Man does not know the rules of basic triple threat matches. So sorry, Deluxe Man. I like your videos, but you came up fucking dumb on that one. So do your history next time. Now, with that being said, the match itself was solid. It wasn't anything great. Honestly, this match should have had a ladder match stipulation or some sort of stipulation because it just felt like something was off about it. And another problem I had was the Usos. I'm surprised nobody's complaining about this so far. The Usos were hardly used in this match. Um, yeah, the Usos were hardly used. I mean, they had a little super kid party thing. The bar ended up retaining. Yeah, that's about it. So maybe Usos versus the Bar in a tag team rematch. Maybe at Rumble. I don't know. Bar retained. Match was solid. That's all I can say. Next match, tables, ladders, and chairs match, or I like to call it just the big old segment. Because if you count this as an actual match, this was the worst match on the entire card, hands down. So, because they still count as a match, because they count as a legit match, we had to win by pin or submission. This was the worst match of the show. However, for entertainment purposes, it was entertaining. So I'm not going to sit here and say it was a big pile of shit. My only problem with if this was just a segment, I would have been fine with it. The problem was it was a match and it was shit. Um, so let's see. Corbin came out and Strowman made his return and he came back, but of course his arm was in his sling. Pretty much telling Corbin that he knows he can't compete, but doesn't mean he can't help. Paul Cruz, Finn Balor, Rude and Gable. Heath Slater was the referee, took off his shirt. They all beat down Corbin. Kurt Angle came out, which is the first time I've ever seen Kurt Angle live. Even though I did not get to see him wrestle, it was awesome hearing his music live, and the crowd went nuts in that arena. The crowd exploded. Pretty much it all beat down Corbin. Strowman put one foot on Corbin and won. So now Strowman versus Lesnar Royal Rumble. I'm not looking for that match. Their No Mercy match was disappointing. The Crown Jewel match was an embarrassment. So I'm not looking for a Strowman Lesnar at Royal Rumble. I am not looking for their third encounter. So I'm not looking for that at all. Like I said, for entertainment purposes, as a segment, I was entertained. It was fun as a match, though, because it counts as a match. It was the worst match on the card, and this will be the worst tables, ladders, and chairs match. Even if you count that, they didn't even use tables or ladders; they just used chairs. So, yeah, segment-wise, it was entertaining. Match quality, embarrassment, just embarrassment. This thing didn't even need to be on your event. You could just put this on an episode of Raw, and it would be fine. Next, we got Natalya defeating Ruby Riott in a tables match. Um, I thought it was decent. I thought it was a lot better. I thought it was going to be. Liv Morgan taking a nasty spill through a table, got launched. It was the crowd popped huge on that one. So if you were there live, you know how that one was. Sarah Logan got put through a table. Pretty much at the end of it, Natalya powerbomb Ruby Riott through a table with Ruby on it. Natalya gets the victory. I would prefer Ruby Riott. I'm more of a Ruby Riott fan. But, you gotta give Natalya the win. Babyface gets the win and prevails, good over evil type of storyline with the whole Jimmy Neidhart stuff. So hopefully this feud's done and we can move on. Now we already know Natalya's fighting Ronda Rousey. Spoiler for the TLC, but again, that was already on last night. So Natalya's fighting Ronda Rousey next Monday for a championship. Maybe Ruby Riott will get her opportunity one day too. So for tables match, if you know me, I am not a tables match fan. I don't like those matches. I think they're boring. Match itself, it was not bad. It was decent. It was better, I thought. But again, nothing special, nothing amazing. Just solid, just passable. Next, Finn Balor defeating Drew McIntyre. This one was shocker of the year for me personally, or at least not shocker of the year, shocker of the night, because Finn Balor ended up winning, which I did not expect. I expected Finn Balor to lose. The match itself was again solid, but this was one of those matches that really didn't need to be on the card. Dolph Ziggler pretty much got involved, just pretty much distracted Drew McIntyre. Finn Balor ended up winning. Enough said. Decent match. but didn't really need to be on the card. So that's all I can really say about that. So decent match. Next, Rey Mysterio defeating Randy Orton chairs match. I think everyone's gonna agree on me on this portion. Chairs matches are awful. Who came up with a chairs match? I understand that. This match was just meh. There were some parts that were kind of cool, but for a majority of it, it was very slow. It was boring. It didn't really do anything. Rey Mysterio won, which I honestly thought Orton was going to win, but Rey Mysterio won. That's all I can really say. I mean, it was just nothing really happened except for maybe Ray doing a baseball slide like thing he does now from the bottom rope. But this time I used the chair to Orton, which I thought that was a cool spot. Other than that, nothing really else really exciting happened. So honestly, the only really good chairs match was Kalisto and Baron Corbin from a couple of years ago. So if you're gonna watch any chairs match, go watch that one. So that's all I can really say. Rey Mysterio won. So, match was bleh, bleh. Next match, Ronda Rousey defeated Nia Jax by submission for a Raw Women's Championship. Well, let's be honest. Nobody cared about this match. Nobody wanted to see this match. Yeah, so I'm just look. I hate Nia Jax. We all agree Nia Jax sucks. But what baffles my mind is I know people that still crap on Ronda Rousey, saying she's terrible, she can't wrestle. And I just laugh and go, what match are you watching? Which Ronda Rousey are you watching? Look, I'm not saying Ronda Rousey is the aggressor all the time. She's not even one of my favorites. Okay. So this match for what it was not bad at all. I thought for 10 minutes it was again another solid match. I thought Nia and Ronda Rousey had much better match at Money in the Bank. But this match was not bad at all. Ronda Rousey did some really cool stuff. Nia Jax even looked good in some parts. I know, even praising Nia Jax. But I just kind of get annoyed when people are crapping on Ronda. And it's like, okay, I get it. Her mic skills are not the greatest. But compared with when she first came in, her mic skills are way better. I get it. Okay, her armbar does not look good. That looks like it's getting worse. I agree. Ronda needs to work on that armbar finisher first better. But look at what she's done. Since WrestleMania, she's had some of the most entertaining matches. She's one of the most improved rookies in WWE. When was the last time we had somebody like Ronda Rousey come in, completely new to the game, and pick this thing up as quickly as she could? The two people coming to mind were Brock Lesnar during 2002 time and Kurt Angle. I'm not saying she's better than them, but she's on that kind of caliber of that list where she's one of the best rookies, had one of the best rookie years. Look at her. She had a match the night with at WrestleMania. She's already winning the women's championship. She had a solid match with Nikki Bella and Nia Jax twice. With Nia Jax and Nikki Bella. That tells you something. So Ronda Rousey wins, which thank God. Other than that, there's nothing really else to say other than I thought this was a entertaining match. Nothing great, nothing spectacular, but watchable and not bad at all. So Ronda Rousey retains. Next match, Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles for WWE Championship. This was a great match. Just a great match. Submissions, wrestling. So I got nothing else to say. It was just like it's one of those matches you gotta go back and watch. Crowd was electric live. They were chanting, "This is awesome. This was a great match, back and forth." Daniel Bryan ended up winning with a inside cradle. So yeah, I mean, these two could potentially have another match at the Royal Rumble. Maybe, maybe it was stipulation. I don't know. But by far, this was Daniel Bryan AJ Styles in terms of these two facing each other. This is by far their best match. I highly recommend you go back and watch this match. It was a great wrestling match. I got really nothing else to say. I just say go check it out. It was worth the time to watch. Next match. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's this match. Okay. Here we go. It's this match. Dean Ambrose defeats Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship. Everybody is unanimously agreeing that this was the most disappointing match. And this was one of the bigger matches on the card. I was looking forward to this match. I'm trying to process what's going on in my mind right now because this match live, this match going live, the crowd was dead. And you were not kidding. You're not lying when the crowd was chanting Becky and boring. No, they were doing it live. It sucked. So just this match was boring. I don't know what it was. Think about this. It was a match with Rollins and Ambrose. So I don't know what happened. It was slow, it was boring, and then it really didn't pick up until like last 3 minutes. It was like 20 minutes of this match were boring. It was like holds, it was slow, not enough impact. It didn't start picking up the last 3 minutes, but by then the fans were already tired. They were drowned. They were like, "Come on, get on to the main event. We want to see Becky Lynch and all of them." So I'm sorry, this match was boring. It was dumb. It was just not good at all. So nothing really else to say. Ambrose is the new Intercontinental Champion. Guess we'll see where it goes from here. No, but yeah, Rollins and Ambrose was just boring. It was a boring match. I let them. Main event: triple threat tables, ladders, and chairs match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. First of all, thank God this was the main event. Thank God they put this as the main event. That's all I have to say. Um, so, First of all, Becky Lynch was the man. She is still big enough star. I'm just processing everything that happened in this match. Was this the greatest TLC match of all time? Oh, hell no. Hell no, not even close. But was this still a good match? I would even say this was even a great match. Great match. Just I'm a loss of thoughts here. I'm getting tired. It was a great match. A lot of nasty spots. Asuka throwing Becky Lynch on the chair. Seeing that live, ooh, I felt it. Of course, there's the table botch, twice technically. Table botch in the corner. Char tried to go through the table in the corner, but she did not. Um, there was an infamous spot where Becky Lynch, I think it was like a senton, jumped off the ladder through the announce table, tried to land on both Char and Becky. Asuka, or sorry, I mean Becky was trying to land on Asuka and Charlotte, and Asuka moved out of the way. Charlotte took the full bump of it, and now I see actual video of it. Her chest and stomach look like they got crushed. It really sucked. And the table didn't break until like a minute or two later, or I'm sorry, a minute or second later. Then it collapsed. Charlotte went for that rolling senton. She did that at Evolution. Becky Lynch threw a table on the outside. Asuka being the crap out of everybody with a candlestick. Pretty much a recap what happened on SmackDown. Charlotte spearing Asuka through the barricade. So it came down to Becky Lynch and Charlotte and Asuka all in the ring. Asuka gets knocked down. It's Charlotte and Becky Lynch on a ladder. They look like they're about to reach a title. Ronda Rousey comes out and knocks over the ladder, knocks over Becky Lynch and Charlotte, so they're both laid out. Ronda Rousey leaves because Ronda Rousey wanted revenge on both Becky and Charlotte because Becky assaulted Ronda on SmackDown or on Raw, so she wanted payback on that. And she wanted to pay back on Charlotte for what Charlotte did to her on Survivor Series after the match. So it makes sense. Ronda Rousey is not heel. It's just three people that hate each other. That's all it is. And Asuka climbs the ladder and wins the championship, which I was fine with. Some people say it should have been Charlotte, just for booking reasons. Booking decision, yes, but I'm so sick of Charlotte. She should not even hold title for like at least years. It's coming to that point where I don't even want to see Charlotte anymore. Period. But again, I knew in order for Becky and Ronda Rousey to make it WrestleMania, Becky has to drop the title. So I was like, how are you gonna have her drop the title? And they did a TLC match, which she didn't get pinned, she didn't get submitted, so she did look weak. You gave her a reason to lose because of Ronda Rousey, so it furthers the story going to that. Please, God, don't make that a triple threat. I'll be so disappointed to make a triple threat. It needs to just be Ronda and Becky. Ronda and Becky. That is it. No Charlotte triple threat match. No. No, I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. They want to see Becky, Ronda, main event. That is your match right there. Stick with it. Asuka's the new champion. Thank God. This woman went from winning the Royal Rumble, first ever Women's Royal Rumble, losing to against Charlotte at WrestleMania, which was stupid. She went to downward spiral, teaming up with Naomi, losing constantly to Carmella in some terrible matches, being cited as a joke, and yet she still gets popular. The crowd still loves her, which is surprising. She starts off winning this Women's Royal Rumble, and in the middle of the year, she's a joke, jobbing to Carmella, teaming with Naomi, and just being an absolute joke. And now at the end of the year, towards the end of the year, she's now in the first ever TLC match, has finally won a women's title. What a year it's been for Asuka. I mean, an up and down roller coaster. I guess it goes to show that you can start your way up, crash all the way down, and then then you know it, bam, you're back on top. I mean, she was on a high road, then she took that big dump, and then it's like she went down and then got her rocket boots and blasted it off. And finally achieved her dream. What a year it's been for Asuka alone. So, I got nothing else to say, but I thought that was this TLC match was a great match. I can't say really anything else about it. It was just a great match. So now to rate the show, because this is difficult. Okay, so I have to rate this by match quality. Okay, I have to do it by that. So entertainment says segments aside, I have to rate this as a wrestling product. That's what I do here. So mixed match challenge, that was dumb. The bar, I would say it was solid, but could have been way better. Showman versus Corbin, that was a waste of time. Tyler Ruby Riot, that was decent. So I guess you can say that was good, a thumbs up thing, because that was decent. Fifth Hour Drew, that was decent, so that was really good. Mysterio Orton, I thought that was pretty bland, so I'll put that in negatives. Ronda versus Jax, I thought that was good. Dan Bryan, AJ Styles, I thought that was great. Dan versus Seth Rollins, oh, that was bad. And Asuka versus Shark, that was another good. So again, we had some great matches, we had some decent matches, and then we had some dumb matches. So you can understand this is going to be one of those shows that's going to be very mixed, as you can see. It's one of those shows that's not easy for me to kind of rate, because think about it. I mean, I said the triple threat tag match was solid at best, but that was about it. You had the Tower of Europe, which I thought was decent. You had the Balor and Drew McIntyre, which I thought was decent. You had those type of matches, and then you had the Strowman and Corey, which was waste of time. Orton and Mysterio was just meh for the most part, pretty boring. And you have Ambrose and Seth Rollins, which was a mega disappointment. But then you had the Ronda Rousey, Bryan, Asuka match, and those were all good to great. So you see what I mean? Like, you had some bads, you had some okays, and you had some greats. So it's a little mixed bag. So if I had to rate this, I'd probably go with a 6 out of 10. I'll probably say 6 out of 10, same as Survivor Series. Even though I say I left this show happier than Survivor Series, I would still give it the kind of same grade, because I said it was just too mixed. It's just too mixed. It was not really an even show. It wasn't like this match was good or this match was bad. Like, you had matches that were kind of in between. And I hate matches that are just kind of like so-so, like either solid or decent. I hate those type of matches because it's hard to kind of review those. So to be fair, I'll just do a 6 out of 10. I think that's fair. I think it's a fair grade to get this show. So I know that. Give me your thoughts down below, guys. Tell me, what did you think about TLC last night? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? Did you think it was kind of in the middle? What did you think? So let me know down below. Other than that, take care, all my peace. Have a good